Not all power announces itself. Some of it arrives quietly. It does not rush through the door. It does not demand the room rearrange itself. And yet, somehow the room shifts. Conversations soften. Energy steadies. Eyes turn without knowing why. That is graceful presence. It is not decoration. It is not performance. It is not simply beauty arranged correctly. It is composure made visible. There is a certain woman who does not compete for attention, and yet she is remembered long after she leaves. She moves without haste. She listens without interruption. She speaks without urgency. Her strength is not sharp. It is steady. Psychologically, graceful presence begins with regulation. The ability to feel deeply without reacting impulsively. To experience emotion without being governed by it. In a world that rewards immediacy, immediate responses, immediate reactions, immediate opinions, grace chooses pause. And pause is powerful. When you pause before speaking, you communicate thoughtfulness. When you breathe before reacting, you communicate stability. When you slow your movements, you communicate confidence. The nervous system tells the truth before words ever do. A calm body signals safety, and human beings are instinctively drawn to safety. This is why graceful presence feels magnetic. It lowers the emotional temperature of a room. It steadies tension. It softens anxiety. It is leadership without volume. Notice the way pace changes perception. Rushed steps suggest uncertainty. Rapid speech suggests insecurity. Constant motion suggests unrest. But when a woman moves deliberately, when she reaches for a glass slowly, turns her head gently, walks with measured steps, she appears grounded. Grounded women do not chase attention. They anchor it. Posture also tells a silent story. An upright spine, relaxed shoulders, a chin held level, not elevated in arrogance, not lowered in doubt. Research shows that posture influences both perception and physiology. When you stand tall, your breathing deepens. When your breathing deepens, your voice steadies. When your voice steadies, your authority strengthens. The body informs the mind. Grace, then, is alignment. Another rare quality of graceful presence is restraint. Not suppression, restraint. The ability to choose what to reveal and what to keep sacred. To decline without apology. To disagree without hostility. To exit without spectacle. Restraint is refinement in motion. It communicates that you are not driven by impulse, but by intention. Eye contact deepens this presence, not intense, not intimidating, but warm, steady, unafraid. When you hold eye contact without flinching, you communicate internal security. You signal that you are comfortable being seen, and that comfort is disarming. Silence, too, becomes an ally. Most people fear it. They rush to fill it. But a graceful woman understands that silence can expand her presence rather than shrink it. She is not anxious to prove herself. She does not over-explain. She trusts that her words carry weight precisely because she does not scatter them carelessly. And perhaps the most profound layer of graceful presence lies beneath what anyone can see. It is the inner dialogue. If you are harsh with yourself, you will carry tension in your body. If you are rushed within, your movements will betray you. But when your inner voice becomes calm, respectful, and steady, your external world mirrors it. Grace is practiced internally before it is displayed externally. It is formed in quiet mornings, in controlled responses, in deliberate boundaries, in moments when you could react, but choose dignity instead. Graceful presence is not passivity. It is strength without aggression. It is power without hostility. It is clarity without noise. It is occupying space without shrinking and without inflating. A woman with graceful presence does not beg for respect. She embodies it. In professional rooms, she appears trustworthy. In social settings, she appears composed. In intimate moments, she appears emotionally intelligent. People may not be able to define what makes her different. They will simply feel it. And that feeling is the psychology of grace. It is cultivated slowly, practiced privately, refined daily, until one day You realize you no longer enter rooms seeking attention. Your presence holds it, effortlessly.